Assalamu alaikum and hi to everyone. Today with us fourth of my member who is the chief of executive of the Academia Institute here in Terengganu. As we know, we have to discuss about the basic beliefs of Islam. Before we start our discussion today, I would like to introduce myself and also my member. My name is MUHAMMAD ERHAMZAN, EJON, and my number matrix 065495. And yeah, well, short of Mr. Yazid, would you like to share and tell us what the basic beliefs in Islam really?
Alright, thank you, Mr. ERHAMZAN. Before that, let me introduce myself. My name is MUHAMMAD TAUFIQ bin ARIFAI. My metric numbers 068872. Okay, Mr. ERHAMZAN. First of all, belief in Arabic is iman, and it simply means to accept as true whatever the Prophet of Islam Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught. So it is having this unwavering belief and acceptance of first and foremost. Of course, is believe in God, in an Almighty God, and really that easy to be honest. And then the rest of the two major belief, that is the prophethood and the hereafter, all revolve around this. And of course, we will be talking about the six belief, such as belief angels, the books, the hereafter, the predestination, and so on.
Okay, well, thank you, Mr. Yazid, for your sharing about the definition of basic beliefs in Islam. So, then how about you, Mr. ABRAR? Would you like to add some information that may be related to our discussion today?
Okay, Alhamdulillah, first of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is AMIRUL bin HASBULLAH. My metric numbers 065452. Okay. Thank you, my friend, Mr. ERHAMZAN, as our moderator today. Okay, here. I would like to continue with the topic that Mr. Yazid said lately about some belief of Islam, such as definition and so on. The predestination for me is okay, but really it is all about one God, and all these other elements and tenets of the faith really reinforce the belief in one supreme, almighty, all-powerful God really.
Okay, thank you, Mr. ABRAR. So, it's really all about God and the six basic beliefs. So, if we count them, let's see. There's God, it's an angel, and also its messengers, and also its book. It's the last day, and its predestination. They are all about God?
Absolutely. I mean, if each as we will, explore them later on, so that you will see that really they all come back to God. The angels, the book, it's all about God communicating, God talking to his people, and of course, you know that is the only way that we can know God.
Okay, so where does one look to find what these beliefs are? Their creeds are the books. So how about you, Mr. Hasnain? What do you think about it?
Okay, first of all, my name Muhammad HASNAIN bin ZAKARIA, number metric 068747. To be continue, Alhamdulillah, praise to be Allah, and so also his prophet, peace be upon to him. Well, I think, of course, the first and foremost source in the glorious Quran itself, that is the source, but Muslim scholars over the centuries have been trying to distill and to put style and package it nicely into the creed similar to Christian creed, and we have many popular ones, and the one which is the Hanafis is particular over, and the Ashari use is called Aqid an-Asafi, the belief of the great teacher of the 11th century Nasafi. Okay, next.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Hasnain. Okay, so then what are some of the other is the Anasafi? And the use mentioned Hanafi and also the Ashari. Can Mr. Yazid just briefly say where this fits into the wider? Mr. Yazid?
Oh yeah. Yes. Tradition, the belief are really there are three ways of looking at the Islamic creed slightly different from one another. There is the Hanbali way, and then there is the Ash'ari way, and then there is the Maturidi. That the contents are the same. It is just the style, and it is just the tone and the tenor in which they are, and sometimes detail actually. That's the only difference. But otherwise, I mean, they are really actually the same in many respects.
Okay, so what is this word I believe? I think what it mean. I think you used the word of Amin. Did you, Mr. Yazid?
Yes.
Okay, so what do we mean by this?
Well, it is in a way, it is accepting God as the creator of the universe, and it is accepting that this is the reality that really, and it is actually in many ways we can compare it to a spectacle, how we did give us a world view, and how we view the world, and how we view ourselves, and lastly how we view the world in relation to this creator really. So it is a build an attitude, and the build a mindset, and builds a particular worldview, so that what belief are really.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mr. Yazid. So from that, by we looking through this belief system, we will begin to see the world differently from people who might not have that belief really. So it is a very fundamental way. So it is a very fundamental way of understanding the world and seeing the world, and understanding also what's around you.
How does belief then relate to works? Because I think that's an issue in many religious traditions. How does that fit together? Can you give your opinion, Mr. Hasnain?
Well, and there is the nation that belief give you this basis of relating with your character, and therefore trying to please and to really live this will really answer the word, really putting into the action what your faith teaches you. So it really that the relationship is very close, that the belief really have to be expressed physical, and that's what we are about really, and the word are really that these are really expression of our love, and also the relationship with our good Allah Subhanahu wa Taala.
Okay, good, Mr. Hasnain. One last quick question. Can belief increase and decrease? I would like to give these questions to Mr. ABRAR. Would you?
Well, okay, thank you, Mr. Hamzan. Well, I think that a fascinating debate amongst the Muslim scholar. Sorry, I'm just kidding. Okay, well, thank you, Mr. Hamzan. Well, I think that's a fascinating debate amongst the Muslim scholar, and there is one view which is very simply that faith doesn't actually increase. It's like all or none in physiology. You need to reach a certain threshold. Once you have reached that threshold and you have crossed it, that is doesn't really matter after that.
Okay, I got it, Mr. Abrar. Thank you for your sharing about it. So thank you, my friends, Mr. Abrar, and yeah, also to Mr. Yazid and Mr. Hasnain for helping us today to understand about faith or belief that we use these two terms to mean, which is we have to translate the Arabic word, which is the word of Iman. May Allah bless all of you. So that's all about our discussion today in order to understand what our basic beliefs in Islam are really. So shukran jazilan, jazakumullah khairan kathiran. Thank you everyone.